Hello, welcome back. This isn't the video that I was planning on uploading this week. Yeah, here's my other foot. Do you like my boot? I have a stress fracture in my foot. I can't dance for 3 weeks. So it's gonna have to be sit down videos for a little bit. Sorry guys, love you. So this video is my backup video, but I'm also really excited that I'm doing it. I wasn't planning on filming this video, and I should have filmed it if I was gonna upload it right when I got back from this trip in France that I went to while the memories were still fresh. So bear with me today if we're like confused. I'm gonna be looking at my phone, like looking at pictures of this trip as I'm talking about it to you guys, but it'll be fine. So basically what happened is I went to Lukas McFarlane's professional intensive in southern France. If you don't know who Lukas McFarlane is, you need to go watch his videos right now. Incredible, amazing person, choreographer, artist, genius. I am so grateful that I was able to dance with him for 10 days and be a part of this intensive. Literally one of the best experiences of my life. We were basically creating a show that's coming out this Sunday on his YouTube channel. I'll have the link below, so if anyone's interested, you guys can watch the premiere. We created, I think it was around a 30-number show, and we learned all of these pieces and performed and filmed them in 10 days. Had one long shoot day at the very end of these 10 days, and it was hard work, crazy, but it was one of the most amazing experiences of my life. So I want to tell you guys about it, show you pictures, dance videos, basically just hopefully this video encourages you to be spontaneous and go after random things that you want to do and not talk yourself out of it. So yeah, let's get into whatever this is gonna be. I have no clue. So I left September 5th. I'm literally looking at pictures because I can't remember shit. And I had 3 flights. I flew to New York, then I flew from New York to Paris, then I flew from Paris to Toulouse. I was lucky not to have any crazy layovers. There was a time change, so I basically missed nighttime. Like, it was a red eye. When I left from New York to France, the sun was setting, and as I got to France, the sun was rising. So it was a little crazy. I personally enjoy flights. Like, I love looking out the window and just like, I have no thoughts in my head. It's great. And then I took a transfer all the way into the country to where we were staying. And it was basically like this farm / retreat center with a dance studio. Here's pictures of me in the studio, on 0 hours of sleep, and I also did some improv a little bit. And there's a picture of the view out of my window in my bedroom. We had to draw for our bedrooms, like it was completely by chance. Then I took a super long nap. We had our auditions for our placement for the show, for the pieces for the whole week, and I felt like I did really good. Then we started the first piece. We had a 4-hour rehearsal that night after everyone had traveled and got in, which was intense. But it was really amazing. The people that I met there, like, literally became friends with everyone there. It's really cool that we're all from different countries and stuff, but I'm so sad because I miss all of them terribly. This was the finale. We learned the finale first. Then, every day, we would start the day at 9 with breakfast. Then we would do warm-up and technique from 10 to 11:30. From 11:30 to 1, we'd either have a rehearsal or a class. And then 1 to 2 was lunch, 2 to 5 was another either workshop or rehearsal, and then dinner 5 to 6, and 6 to 10 p.m. we would have another rehearsal every night. And I wasn't in every piece, so not everyone was in every rehearsal, but we'd only get 1 rehearsal for each piece. It was 4 hours long. We'd finish the piece, and then the next day we'd start another one. So it was hectic. I think I was in 7 to 9 pieces. I don't exactly recall, but I just remember the biggest challenge for me was having to remember all of the choreography, which was really tricky. I spent 99% of my time rehearsing pieces, even in my free time or like before, if I woke up earlier than breakfast. It was really mentally challenging, and I constantly doubted myself that I could remember all the pieces, but I'm really glad I pushed through because I ended up, I felt really good with how I did on film day. We had to create our own solos on our free time, which I'll insert little clips of mine in there, which was crazy because we had no free time. We learned this like awards show type professional dance piece in 2 hours and filmed it, and then in the last 5 minutes of the rehearsal, Lukas was like, put on heels, and we were all like, oh my god. and we had to film the piece in heels, which was actually so great. I am so grateful that I was able to be a part of something that was so intense and challenging, because it really pushed me past all of my limitations that I had put on myself. And to be able to do that surrounded by incredible, encouraging people who are so talented was like, it definitely takes top place of my life experiences. Like, this was life-changing for me. I really enjoyed it, and I miss everyone terribly. I definitely did struggle because it was so much. I think around like the 4th or 5th day was literally like, I had to go outside in the morning and do breathing exercises, and I think I told one of my friends, I'm like, I'm not gonna stress today. I'm not gonna stress today. It's not on my vocabulary. I think you just get in your head, and I got so worried that I was gonna forget stuff and just feeling overwhelmed by everything that we had to do. But it ended up being fine, and I was able to do it. On shoot day, we shot the pieces in groups of 3. For example, it would be someone solo into a group dance into another group dance or something like that. And what I mean by in a row is that the camera would go right from the soloist, pan out, and we would come in, and that would be the group dance. And it was all built to transition, which is going to be so cool on video. We filmed each chunk of those 2 to 3 times in a row, so we would have to run through it like crazy. And when you weren't dancing, you're in the pieces, you have to hide behind the cameraman. So we were all like huddling and hiding behind the cameraman and literally running behind the cameraman as he filmed, which was crazy. Our cameraman was Lorenzo. I'll like put his Instagram here. He was amazing. On shoot day, it was like rainy and stormy, which we were all really upset about. But then the very end of the day, when we went outside to take pictures and we had just finished all of the pieces, there was this literally unreal, gorgeous sunset, and all of us were like so emotional because we had worked so hard, and it was just, it was beautiful. There's no better way to end the experience. And then we had a little party that night. Everyone said their goodbyes. What's the drinking age in France before I disclose this? Oh yeah, I went on the plane and drank, duh. And I don't really drink a lot, but I do remember that we stayed up so late dancing and like partying that night, and I had to get up. Some of us were on a 5 a.m. transfer to the airport because our flights were that early. So I had to get up at 5 a.m., but I also had to pack, so I did not sleep but 1 hour that night, and I woke up at 4:30 a.m. and I was still drunk. And then Tyler and I flew home together because we're both from Florida, and our first flight was delayed 30 minutes and we had a 45-minute layover, so we literally had to run from arriving flights to another terminal for our departing flight, which was nuts. And then that was in Paris, and then I slept and also drank more wine. My life hack for you guys, traveling life hack, is to maintain a solid buzz if you have flights that are more than like 16 hours. Oh no! Maintain a solid buzz and you'll be able to get through that. Then we got back to the US and it ended up being like 9:30 at night, minus all of that time. So from 4:30 a.m. to 9:30, plus it was many more hours than that because of the time change. But I was so exhausted. I slept for 17 hours the next day. But yeah, so that was my experience. It was incredible. There were so many classes and amazing teachers and amazing people, and I could talk about this experience forever, but I just wanted this video to focus mainly on like showing you guys what footage I have from it. And I want you guys to like, because I was so scared to apply because this was out of the country and everything, and my friend Tyler was like, no, you have to apply, you can do it, and he was encouraging me. And when I got in, I was like, I don't know. But then I think, what am I saying? I'm basically saying don't let fear get in the way of beautiful opportunities for life-changing experiences, because for me this definitely was one of them. It was like my first time really going on my own. I didn't go to college. I've been teaching at my studio, in my home studio, still living at home, so this was really like my first experience on my own, which was great, and it definitely shaped me and made me feel more worldly and prepared to travel more in the future. I have like a travel bug so bad now, and let alone the training was incredible. So yeah, I'm so grateful for the experience. Endless gratitude. You can tell by how smiley I am talking about it. I'm so excited for the show to come out Sunday. If you're interested, I'll have the live link down below. Also probably will post certain pieces on my Instagram soon, and yeah, that's all I have to say. Thanks so much. I hope you guys enjoyed. Any of you guys were interested in this type of video, but yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.